Finns here, I'm back for another video, and today I'm doing another jury review, and this time it's Estonia for Eurovision 2021. Uku Suviste with The Lucky One. So yes, is he lucky, is he not? Well, he's lucky to be back at Eurovision, that's what I can personally say. You know, with Uku, last year, I'm gonna keep it real. Last year, What Love Is, or What Is Love, his song last year was my dead last year, my least favourite out of the bunch we had in 2020. So yeah, I wasn't feeling his song last year at all. This year, for Estonia, he's singing The Lucky One. And I have to say, starting with positives, it is much better, and I do prefer it. I prefer this year's entry to last year's entry. That's not up for debate. Not up for debate. Not up for debate. Last year it was cliche, generic, boring, dull, no personality. Well, this is better. It has a better production. It kind of excites me a little bit more. It has a bit more of a meaning towards it than just generic love. You know, it's, you know, the message of like the woman's done bad to the man, and she's cheated on the man, and now, you know. So basically it's another love story. How original. No, but there is a deeper meaning when you look at the music video, like what the woman's done to the man, and usually it's the other way around, while this time it's like the woman's... Yeah. You would understand when you look at the music video, alright? It's hard to explain. It's midnight, so bear with me. But no, this does have more potential, and I do like it more. It's not a masterpiece by any meaning, and I'm not saying it's a complete Eurovision winner. Oh no. It does have its flaws. When I listened to the live version in Estonia, one thing I did notice with that live performance is the sound. For me, I heard the backing vocalist more than I heard Uku. I don't know, the sounding was all off. Which was not great. Of course, I hope they will fix that when it comes to Eurovision. But gosh, that was, I think, kind of dragged down the performance for me. The live staging Estonia was actually not bad. It had some nice visuals too. It gripped me. The water effect when, you know, he's singing and then boom! He's singing and then boom! He's in this water tank like Duncan Lawrence, like finding his own way out, doesn't know where he is, feels like Dory from Finding Dory, you know? Or find Nemo from Finding Nemo, you know? And then he's back on dry land. That I like the water effect. I know it's probably been done to death, but it did actually, that though, when he hits the water is very... I hope they keep that when they go to Rotterdam. But the chains, you know, when they come down, I don't think are effective. Maybe they could lose the chains. But no, it has potential. I hope they tweak the staging in Rotterdam. Overall, the song, I think it's good. It's just not amazing. Stay, amazing light, don't you hear me screaming? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just get carried away singing so long. It's so late when I do these videos, so no. Yeah. I feel like the song is good. I like it for the most part, actually. But it has its flaws. It's not a masterpiece by any meaning. It's way much better than last year, that's for sure. And there is a meaning behind it, a slight message, and yeah. And also I would change the styling. May I point out, yeah, the styling needs to go. That whole tie, gosh, you gotta change it. You gotta change it. You gotta change it. We don't want you winning Barbara Drex, Uku. But no, I like it more than I dislike it, if you know what I mean. I feel like the song could have potential at Eurovision, maybe, but they gotta work on it. They've got to work maybe a bit more on the staging, definitely more on the sound. I do not want to hear loud backing vocalists during that performance. I want to hear Uku sing, and for the most part, yeah. I mean, the song is good. Yeah, again, not a masterpiece, not amazing, not a Eurovision winner. But could it be a Eurovision qualifier? I don't know. The running order, which has been mentioned quite a lot. Number 2 spot in the running order, which in the semi-final too, look, it's not impossible to qualify for the number 2 spot. Estonia's proven that before. In fact, they've got out of the semi-final in 2013. They've actually performed in the number 2 spot before and qualified. Brigitte and The New Beginning. I do love that song. And that deserved to qualify. That being said, that did qualify with the juries, and it only scraped in at 10th place in their semi-final, so they just got lucky with that. I mean, the saving grace is that they're in a slightly weaker semi-final, in semi-final 2. If this was in semi-final 1, this would really struggle, but it's in semi-final 2, so it might... It's fighting for 9th and 10th, because I don't think the song is strong enough. It's not one of the strong contenders this year, which is unfortunate. I think this song is borderline. Yeah, and the songs that it's even surrounded by, San Marino before it, Czech Republic after it, and then you got Greece. San Marino, Estonia, Czech Republic, and Greece as the first 4 songs. Not all of them are going to make it. I mean, I always think it's very, you know, it's hard to get out the semi-final when you're performing earlier than you are performing later, as we saw quite clearly in the second semi-final of 2019, when the last 6 songs qualified, and only one of the first 6 songs qualified. That, of course, Luke Honey from Switzerland, and everybody else failed. So, I mean, that being said, if you remember back in 2008, in semi-final 2, the first 4 songs did qualify, and that was with only turbo system, so it can be done, although Charlotte Pirelli was saved by the juries, but in any way, she still qualified. Yeah, I'm going on about running orders, not enough talking about this song. So what is my prediction about this qualifying? Will it qualify, won't it qualify? I would say this is more out than in, but I don't think this is dead on arrival. I think it still has some chance if they just improve on the staging. If Uku does work on his vocals, I mean, everybody has to work on their vocals. There's no shade to Uku. If they just work on the sound, if everything comes well together, this might fight for 9th and 10th in the semi. It could scrape in and it might knock out somebody really good though. But I do think they need to appeal to the juries a bit more. It just depends how the performance we see, how good it is. That's the thing. But yeah, he's surrounded by a lot of contenders as well, which early on as well. If he was on later with all these songs, then possibly maybe it could qualify. But as it is now, I would say this is more out than in. If he was sending What Love Is, like his last year's song, then he would have come dead last in the semi-final. Let's keep it real. With this, he's borderline. You know, the song is called The Lucky One, but he is unfortunately the unlucky one getting the number 2 spot in the running order, so yeah, I don't know if he's going to be that lucky on Thursday night, but who knows, it's not impossible to qualify from the number 2 spot, and I would love to see a country qualify from the number 2 spot. I want to see it can be done. It can be done. I'm willing to see a country qualify in the number 2 spot to prove, get out of that semi-final, the underdogs. You know, you've got to root for an underdog. But will it though? That's the thing. Okay, let's give that score out of 10. My score out of 10, I had to judge. The music video was also really good, I have to say. Good quality in the music video, but the live performance, although there were parts in it I liked, parts in it was a bit iffy for me, so I'm just going to give this a score. My score is a 5.5, just above average, although it is sadly near lower end of my ranking. I mean, Uku can sing. He's a talented guy. He's a good-looking guy. Let's keep it real. He is a good-looking guy. He's got the voice. He's got the body. He's got the song, but it's just everything else round it. You gotta get every part right. You gotta get every piece of the puzzle right. You know. It's like baking cake. I've got a cake to bake, but I have no clue at all. You gotta get all the ingredients right. You don't want too much. You don't want to get too much flour. You don't want too less butter. You got to find the right eggs. You know, and you've got to mix it all together, and hopefully a nice result of a nice cake coming out the oven is what Estonia wants. See, yeah, that was actually quite good, actually. But no, I don't know. I mean, if it does qualify as well, I don't know if it'll like the leaderboard in the final though, so yeah, it is just hoping to be in the final. Yeah, yeah, but who knows? It's a miracle that this might qualify, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. We shall see. In any case, what do you think? Do you think Uku is the lucky one or the unlucky one? Comment down below in the comment section below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye people, goodbye. And I'll be gone. Goodbye. I'm the lucky one.